My name is Julian Ashford. 3 years ago, I was forced into the army, joining the Beast Suppression Legion under my brother Ethan's name. I earned great honors in that war. I never expected that they would take all 3 years of my achievements away. I served 3 years. I fought 100 battles and was named 5-star general of the Eastern Beast Suppression Legion by the Marshal himself. Dinner's ready. How much longer are you going to hide in your room? Coming. Honestly, which refugee camp did you crawl out of? What is that smell? It's ruining everyone's appetite. Julian, since you're back, go take a shower. Change your clothes. Ethan has his martial trials coming up. Don't distract him. Back then, they were the ones who forced me to enlist in his place. Now that I've returned, not one word of concern. I risked my life on the front lines for 3 years in his place. And I don't even deserve to sit down for a meal? That was just window dressing anyway. Don't come back, acting like some kind of hero. I cheated death more times than I could count. And to them, it was nothing but window dressing? If it was just window dressing, why didn't you send yourself? Afraid you wouldn't shine bright enough? Or maybe you were afraid of ending up in a beast's jaws. Enough. A family shouldn't be shouting like this. Now that you're back, don't talk like you've got a knife in your mouth. Don't forget, you still live under this roof. 3 days back, and you've been sulking in your room the whole time. What bad habits did you pick up out there? Since you're back, there's something you should know. When the draft list came down that year, it was him who pushed me onto that battlefield. With his own hands, forcing me to enlist in my brother's place. And at the time, I wasn't even a warrior yet. Your brother has his martial trials coming up, and under current policy, combat honors earn extra points in the trials. Also, I'm planning to promote Ethan to major in the Beast Suppression Legion. A major's rank needs merit behind it. So, what exactly are you asking me to do? You spent 3 years on the front lines. You must have earned some honors. Not many, but enough to boost your brother's score. Transfer all of your combat honors to him. All of them. Ethan is meant for the Sacred Martial Academy. He's going to take father's place someday. Helping him is helping House Ashford. Julian, your honors are wasted on you anyway. Give them to me. I can go further with them. Something I earned with my own blood on the battlefield. You call it wasted? Handing your honors to him is the most sensible arrangement. Otherwise, with your talent, you won't advance even in another 10 years. Then what about me? You can go work at your mother's company. House Ashford won't shortchange you. How laughable. If, in these 3 years, they'd shown even a shred of concern for me. Just a little. I wouldn't still be nothing but an ordinary Legion soldier in their eyes. And they'd never have dared suggest something as absurd as transferring my honors. Still, maybe it's for the best. If I refuse, what did you just say? I said, what if I refuse? Julian, don't be ungrateful. Father brought you back to give you a chance. Hand your honors to Ethan, and you can still stay in House Ashford. Stay in House Ashford? I've been back 3 days, and none of you even looked in on me once. No one asked how I fared on the front lines, and now, the moment we finally meet, you can't wait to demand my honors. Julian, it's not that we don't care about you. It's just that Ethan's trials are coming up. Time is tight, so... Do a few years as a soldier really make you think you can bargain with me? I'm only asking. Was that draft list you're doing back then? Did you deliberately send me in his place just so I'd hand him my honors when I returned? What nonsense is this? What are you talking about? What is House Ashford standing in the Northern Reach? Ethan is your heir. Yet somehow the list landed on House Ashford, and somehow it was enlisted, and somehow it ended up being me who went. Do you dare say you had nothing to do with it? And if I did arrange it, so what? You're the elder brother. Ethan is House Ashford. I gave you food, clothing, the right to live at all. Now I'm asking you to use your honors to help your brother. What right do you have to refuse? If I hadn't found you in the old quarter, you'd have died out there long ago. Everything you have come from House Ashford. 10 years ago you took me in. Not because I was your son. It was because Ethan needed a path forward. Don't twist my words like that. Your father and I raised you all these years. Don't you owe us something? Nothing in return? Return? What did I ever get from House Ashford? Love or resources? Neither. What I got was a demand to risk my life on the front lines in my brother's place. Julian, stop holding this over us. You made it back alive, didn't you? You think surviving that battlefield was easy? Enough. The matter of the honors isn't a discussion, it's an order. And if I refuse to give them, then I'll take them myself. Julian, I know this isn't fair to you. But if your brother enters the Sacred Martial Academy and becomes a martial saint someday, you, as his brother, will share in that glory. I know he's the one who arranged for me to enlist in Ethan's place. Do you know that so-called family bond means nothing to you people? To all of you, I'm nothing but a chip to be spent. I won't hand over my honors. Ethan's future has nothing to do with me. You ungrateful wretch, say that again. I said no. Do you think you have a choice? I do. Everything you have come from House Ashford. The honors on your back belong to this house too. No. I carved them out one blade at a time on the battlefield. If it weren't for the Ashford name, you think the East would have looked after you? You think you'd have come back alive? You really think I survived out there because of you? Then what was it? From this day forward, I will no longer live as a member of House Ashford. You, what do you mean by that? Since there's no place for me here, I'm leaving, naturally. Julian, don't be rash, we can talk this through. I've made myself clear enough. From this moment, House Ashford and I are done. You insolent brat. You're cutting ties with me, Marcus Ashford? It's not about cutting ties. You never treated me as family to begin with. I've been an outsider from start to finish. Though the strike didn't carry his full strength. An ordinary grandmaster couldn't have dodged it. I missed on purpose. Whatever debt I owed you for bringing me into this house, I paid it off 3 years ago. You wretch, you dare dodge me? A few years as a soldier and you've grown wings. Testing me now? Marcus, from today, I owe you nothing. Nor House Ashford. Marcus, please, he just got back. Maybe we're moving too fast. After everything, we owe him a great deal. Owe him? I brought him out of the old quarter, I let him into this house. I let him live to this day, and you call that owing him? As for serving in his brother's place, that was seasoning for him. Father, don't worry about the matter of the honors. 3 years ago, he enlisted in your place to begin with. It was your name on the roster. Those honors were always meant to be yours. In a few days, prepare a victory feast. Invite the powerful houses of the Northern Reach. Announce that Ethan, who enlisted 3 years ago, has returned. And Julian? The poison is still spreading. If this drags on any longer, his life force will keep failing. I hand him honors that towering, and he thinks he can bear the weight of them? Julian, have you been checked over at home? How's the wound? I've been back, yes. Good. You're a rising talent we in the East are counting on, a martial saint prodigy. Surely your father won't refuse to let you come back? He won't. Once I settle things here, I'll head straight back. Good. I've already arranged to get everything with House Sterling. Elder Sterling will treat your wounds. When are you heading over? Tonight. Damn it all. Major Reyes, look at this carefully. It says right here, son. Of House Ashford, Northern Reach. General, the enlistment records from that year show he came from the Northern and reached the old quarter. No official connection to House Ashford was found. The old quarter. Marcus Ashford's son. That Marcus Ashford. General Sinclair, are you saying that raising a martial saint takes considerable martial path resources? So Marcus wants me to raise his son for him. Then once he's grown, Marcus just claims the finished product. List out every resource spent on him over 3 years, every honor, every rank, and look into what House Ashford has been up to recently. Yes, sir. Marcus, either you hand this man back to headquarters, or you settle every last debt with me. Excuse me, are you General Ashford? Yes. I'm Grace Bennett, a disciple of Elder Sterling. He sent me to bring you in. Thank you for the trouble. No problem at all. Elder Sterling has already reviewed your condition. He'll examine you in person tomorrow. Tonight, please rest at House Sterling. General, won't you stop home for your things first? No need. That's no longer my home. House Ashford's victory feast. The General's son. Back from the border. The youngest major in the Beast Suppression Legion at just 20. Ethan's only 20, and already a major? House Ashford truly is the pillar of the Northern Reach. When the border erupted years ago, General Ashford sent his own son to the front. And now he returns victorious, well-deserved. I hear Ethan will still sit the martial trials. Combat honors plus House Ashford's resources. The Sacred Martial Academy is practically guaranteed. Major Ethan Ashford, the prodigy who made waves within a year of enlisting. Then he went silent. I honestly thought he'd died in battle. 3 years in service, honors to his name, and with House Ashford, Alabama ready holding power over the Legion in the Northern Reach. A major's rank is hardly surprising. Major. Confirmed, sir. Marcus Ashford is publicly claiming that Ethan, who enlisted 3 years ago, has returned. Has Marcus lost his mind? A martial saint prodigy, groomed by a 5-star general, and he only grants him major? Sir, could it be that the Ethan Ashford in the Northern Reach isn't the same Ethan Ashford in our own records? Go on. Though his identity was kept sealed. Marcus Ashford is, in any case, a 1-star general of the Beast Suppression Legion. It wouldn't be hard for him to look into his own son. General, where are you headed? The Northern Reach. Either way, I need to make this trip myself. Might as well see what game he's really playing. General Ashford, my teacher is here. Come in, young friend. This old man is at your service. Elder Sterling, thank you for making the trip so early. When General Sinclair asks himself, of course I come. Now, let me examine the wound. This is Starfall clan poison, left behind by a half-step martial saint I struck down. Can it be treated? It can. But it will take time and a price. Name it, Elder. Then I won't hold back. House Sterling has served as healers for generations, yet our own martial fortune has always been weak. So we lack a strong protector for the generations to come. Tell me, young friend. Are you already promised to someone? Elder, is this a marriage proposal? Call it what you like. House Sterling is a house of medicine. Outsiders respect me, because I can still save lives, but in this age, strength is what truly speaks. House Sterling's standing in the Northern Reach isn't low, only because I'm still alive. My sons all died on the battlefield, all that's left is one granddaughter. Her gifts are remarkable. She studies at the Sacred Martial Academy in the capital, but great talent also means a more dangerous path ahead. I want to find someone who can protect her. General Sinclair tells me you're among the most promising young talents in the military. I trust his judgment. You honor me, Elder, but I'm already promised to someone. Already promised? An arrangement House Ashford made years ago, to Sophie Sullivan of House Sullivan. Well then, this old man won't stand. Between two promised hearts. Your treatment continues regardless. Thank you, Elder. Don't thank me yet. There's medicine to drink, poison to draw out. You'd best stay at House Sterling for now. At the governor's estate, the great houses of the Martial Alliance have all sent their gifts. Yes, head of house. Father, isn't granting the major's rank a little sudden? You serve 3 years, you carry honors? Major is only the beginning? Ethan is destined for the Sacred Martial Academy. A major's rank is nothing. Are we really not going to check on Julian? Check on what? He's the one who chose to walk away. Should I go beg him to come back? But the honors, they were his after all. He enlisted in Ethan's place, under Ethan's name. So the merit belongs to Ethan, naturally. At the feast, I'll announce it officially, that it's Ethan who returned from 3 years of service. And if Julian comes to make a scene, let him. It'll only prove to him that without House Ashford, he's nothing. My lord, a young lady from House Sullivan is here. She's asking for Julian Ashford by name. Julian Ashford, eldest son of House Ashford. Aren't you called Ethan? Julian, don't think hiding at House Sterling means I can't find you. What is it? I want to break off the engagement. You've already been thrown out of House Ashford. Stop clinging to this arrangement. I will never marry you. Understood. So the engagement is void. You're free to go. You're not going to try and stop me? Do you matter enough for that? Julian, don't play the free spirit with me. Every time I brought up ending this before, you dodged the subject. That was before. Now that House Ashford has cast you out, suddenly you don't care? I really don't care. Miss Sullivan, since the engagement is already dissolved, let's consider this settled. House Sterling still has patients to attend to, so I won't keep you. Elder, are you truly considering introducing your granddaughter to him? Why not? He's no longer the heir of House Ashford. The one they truly value is Ethan Sullivan. Don't let him fool you. Since when does House Sterling take instruction from a little girl like you? I was only offering a warning. Get out. Elder, I spoke out of turn, please forgive me. Miss, back to House Sullivan? Yes. Ha! Now that the engagement's dissolved, we can revisit the matter of my granddaughter. Elder, that's really a matter for your granddaughter to decide. Of course I'll ask her. Her name is Celeste Sterling. She's at the Sacred Martial Academy in the capital, but she should return before long. When she's back, the two of you can meet. If she's unwilling, the matter ends there. Ha! Naturally. Elder, the prescription is ready. Treat the wound first. Everything else can wait. House Ashford will hold its victory feast in 3 days, and grant the major's rank of the Beast Suppression Legion. Ethan is the future of House Ashford. House Sterling will regret this sooner or later. I really don't care. Young friend, since your engagement is dissolved, the matter of my granddaughter. Has House Sterling lost its mind? General, won't you go clear this up? Clear it up for whom? If House Ashford truly credits my honors to Ethan, then let's just wait and see what happens. Do you need this old man to step in? No need. They're trying to use your honors? To prop up their younger son. Elder Sterling, my honors are a dangerous thing to hold. Not everyone can bear that weight. General Ashford sent his son to serve years ago, and now he returns victorious, truly a worthy son of a great house. Defending our homeland is simply a soldier's duty. That Ethan came back alive is his own skill. It's all thanks to my father's guidance. A major at 20, his future is limitless. Ethan, the whole Northern Reach knows you're back today. It's not enough yet. Only entering the Sacred Martial Academy will be the real beginning. Honored guests, I'm grateful you all could come today. 3 years ago, when the border erupted, and monstrous beasts invaded, as commander of the Northern Reach, I should have gone to the front myself. But the northern defenses were equally unstable, so I had no choice but to send my son Ethan to fight in my stead. A noble sacrifice, General. Now Ethan has returned. 3 years of battle and honors earned. Today I have 2 announcements. First, this feast in celebration of Ethan's victory. Second, from this day, Ethan Ashford is granted the rank of Major in the Beast Suppression Legion of the Northern Reach. All in favor? A Major at 20, surely the first in the Northern Reach. House Ashford has raised a rising star indeed. Thank you, Father. I will not fail House Ashford. Nor the Northern Reach. Meanwhile, at House Whitmore, welcome young master. Confirmed, sir. House Ashford's victory feast is being held today. So I'll finally have the honor of meeting that border reaper myself. But today's guests are all elite houses of the Northern Reach. We might not even get past the front gate. Almost forgot. House Ashford is a military power in the Northern Reach after all. We can't force our way in. Then what? We go to the governor's estate. My uncle can get me through the door. Governor Patel might not agree. He will. This is something Elder Whitmore ordered personally. He wouldn't dare refuse. You boy. Coming to the Northern Reach without a word and now dragging me to House Ashford's feast? What's the problem? I'm governor of the Northern Reach, equal in rank to him. And you want me attending a feast for some junior officer? Doesn't that embarrass you? Should I be embarrassed? This came straight from Elder Whitmore himself. Elder Whitmore? Why is he interested in House Ashford? What kind of governor are you anyway? House Ashford's son, the one who served 3 years, has already been marked in the East as a martial saint prodigy. Groomed carefully 3 years in service, countless kills. The border calls him the Reaper. I hear the military has already granted him a demotion? How old is he even? That's exactly why I came. A man like that is destined to become a martial saint. So why are you going to House Ashford now? Weren't you just calling it embarrassing? This boy has the bearing of a future saint. One to befriend, never to offend. Head of house, the governor is here. The governor himself. Ethan's weight must be greater than we imagined. Governor Patel, what brings you to House Ashford today? I heard there was good news to celebrate, so I came to join in. And this is a young relative of mine visiting from the capital. Family name Whitmore. General Ashford, 3 years ago when the beasts invaded, you resolutely sent your own son to fight on the front lines. Such devotion is truly admirable. Ha! When the nation calls, every man answers, especially a general of the Legion. It's only a pity the Northern Reach needed me here to hold the line. Or I'd have gone myself. Governor Patel, please come in. The governor's here. And even House Whitmore. Ethan's feast has quite the turnout. Looks like House Ashford is climbing higher indeed. General, where might we find your son? Right here. I'm Ethan. Finely dressed, pale skin, he carries himself more like a pampered young noble than the legendary border reaper. So you're Ethan. Indeed. I've heard a great deal about you. You flatter me. I'm still far behind you, I'm sure. Even a martial saint house has come to court Ethan personally. The capital must already be watching him closely. The matter of Sophie's engagement is settled? It's settled. Julian agreed to end it. Good. In a moment let me introduce you. This is Adrian, of House Whitmore. I am the capital. He's here for you. So it seems. Adrian, does something feel off to you? It does. The border reaper shouldn't look like this. But Marcus Ashford confirmed it himself. Then let's wait for someone who actually knows the East. Marcus. General Sinclair, shouldn't you be in the East? What brings you to the Northern Reach? I've come to collect what's mine. Where's Ethan? General Sinclair, I'm Ethan. You're Ethan? That's right. You claim he's Ethan. Is there some issue? No issue at all. It's only that the Ethan who Fought 3 years under my command in the East, earned no small amount of honor. And you welcome him home with nothing but a major's rank? Some father you are. No wonder he only granted the rank of major. This isn't the same man at all. I can't let on that I know the East's true general. General, though I do carry honors. I'm still young. Perhaps such matters are better discussed after I've earned more in the field. I hear you have another son. Why isn't he here? That ungrateful wretch has already been cast out of House Ashford. Cast out completely. Cast out? He's the one who chose to sever ties with House Ashford. Since he refuses to claim this family. I, Marcus Ashford, don't need him either. I see. General Sinclair, my father, has granted me the rank of major. Does the East have any further plans for me? Major suits you fine. Thank you, General. I have matters to attend to. I won't intrude further. No need to see me off. General Sinclair, a moment. What is it? Adrian Whitmore, of House Whitmore in the capital. There's something I'd like to ask. Go on. The Border Reaper of the East, was that truly the Ethan we just saw in the hall? It's Ethan, but not the one in there. General Sinclair means to say, the true Reaper is the son Marcus Ashford, throughout. What else could it be? Marshal Saint. From his own household. And paraded a fraud in his place at a victory feast. Well, that certainly opened my eyes. Then why didn't you expose it just now? If House Ashford doesn't want him, he belongs to the East now. If I exposed it and Marcus tried to take him back, what then? Then Ethan, no Julian, where is he now? House Sterling. It seems we paid our respects at the wrong door. Something feels off. General, we'll take our leave. Leaving so soon, friend? I simply mistook someone for another. Some titles aren't meant for just anyone. What happened there? Perhaps urgent business. The guests arrived strangely today, and left just as strangely. Could this be about Julian? Impossible. But General Sinclair asked about Ethan, then brought up another son entirely. Even if that ungrateful wretch has some standing in the East, it can't amount to much. Father, where is Julian now? House Sterling. General, are you certain that the true Border Reaper is the eldest son they cast out? Military records don't lie. The Ethan Ashford on the eastern battlefield could never be the man we just met. But Marcus Ashford, as commander of the Northern Reach, how could he possibly mistake his own son? It's not a mistake. It's a lie. Father, why did they suddenly turn cold? Perhaps because of your dear brother. What right does he have? General Sinclair asked specifically about Julian, and both the governor and House Whitmore left in a hurry. This can't be coincidence. Seems I underestimated your dear elder brother. He may carry real weight in the East. He was only a soldier for 3 years. Even as an officer he's nothing compared to father. Perhaps we should bring Julian back and talk this through properly. Bring him back? He just made a scene here. Bringing him back now would make me, Marcus Ashford, a laughingstock. Father, will I still be able to claim the honors? Don't worry. In the military's records, the man who served is listed as Ethan Ashford. As long as the name stays the same, the merit is yours. General Ashford, this junior is Adrian Whitmore, of House Whitmore in the capital. Earlier at House Ashford we mistook one man for another. Forgive the offense. General Ashford, only today did we learn the truth. I've been discourteous. No need to speak of courtesy. I have no ties to House Ashford anymore. But they're using your honors right now. Let them use what they like. The name on a record can be changed, but what stands behind true merit? Not everyone can bear that weight, and not everyone can hold it down either. General Ashford, there are those in the capital who wish to meet you. The Saint selection is approaching. Several great Marshal Saint houses are already watching you. Once my wounds have healed, we'll discuss it. Now that is the Border Reaper. Mother, you don't actually feel sorry for Julian, do you? He's your brother too. I don't feel anything. Ever since he came back to House Ashford, he'd been quiet, withdrawn, as if the world owed him something. Maybe we really do owe him. When we found him all those years ago, he was skin and bone. I remember thinking I'd make it up to him. But then what? Then your father decided Ethan was House Ashford's future. And slowly we grew used to Julian stepping aside. But Ethan's talent really is stronger. Does having more talent give you the right to send another child to war in your place? Either way, he's a liability to House Ashford now. I'll go find him tomorrow and get answers. Don't be rash. I want to see for myself just what right he has. To have so many people fawning over him. The poison is stabilized, but a full cure will still take days. Thank you for today. The governor and House Whitmore both came. House Ashford will likely find out soon. Let them find out. You're not worried they'll keep exploiting your name? Why should I care? What's mine no one can take. Besides, fighting House Ashford over my own identity would only cheapen me. Wouldn't you agree, Elder? Even in 90-some years this old man has rarely seen blood parents go this far. They may not even be my blood by their own words. I was only something they picked up out of the slums. You take it well, at least. On the battlefield staying alive is what matters. As for people who aren't worth the wait, you let them go. Just focus on healing. A man like you was never meant to be trapped at that broken table of House Ashford's. Genetic verification successful. Welcome to the military command system, General Ashford. General Ashford, the records on Julian Ashford require high-level clearance. I can't access them. I'll check it myself. In the martial era, year 397, Ethan Ashford joined the vanguard squad of the Eastern War Zone. On his first day, he killed over 10 enemies. His merit grew steadily. That same February, the squad's captain fell in battle. Ethan had killed over 100 by then and was promoted, out of order, to first-class sergeant, taking command of the squad. He took command within his first month. That December he joined the 367th Division of the East. He was granted the rank of second lieutenant. Beyond that, the records are sealed. Even my clearance isn't enough. Seems the East is guarding him closely. Second lieutenant in year 1? By the second and third year, he's at most an officer. Did you find his address? House Sterling. Father, did you find anything? He was promoted to second lieutenant in his first year. Second lieutenant? So he really did earn merit. But everything after that has been sealed by the East. Then could he already be an officer? An officer? So what? I'm a one-star general, commander of the Northern Reach. An officer can hardly shake the ground beneath me. For the East to seal his records means Julian isn't simple. Not simple? So what? He's no longer part of House Ashford. Whatever outsiders see in him, it's only because of House Ashford's foundation. Maybe not, you've been defending him a lot lately. I'm going to House Sterling myself to make things clear. He'll hand over those honors. Don't rush. He has some value now. If he's willing to bow, House Ashford can still offer him a path. He won't bow, he was unbearable that day. Then let him learn that without House Ashford he's nothing. My lord, House Sullivan's company has sent someone. They're inviting you to join their new drug research. Should we accept as usual? No. My lord, tell House Sullivan from this day forward, House Sterling ends all cooperation with them. Elder Sterling, this has nothing to do with me, you don't need to do this. Nothing to do with you, you're healing under my roof, and House Ashford and House Sullivan still think they can pave their road with your blood. This old man won't stand for it. Cutting ties with House Sterling will cost House Sullivan a great deal. Ha! At my age I have enough money, you owe me nothing. This old man saves lives, but I choose who's worth saving. House Ashford's kind doesn't deserve it. Trouble is coming again, it seems. House Sterling has refused. Elder Sterling declared they're done with House Sullivan entirely. Why would House Sterling suddenly turn on us out of nowhere? What else could it be? Julian Ashford is staying there. That's what I thought too. Who else could it be? The moment he moved in, House Sterling severed ties with House Sullivan. He's using House Sterling to get back at us. This is too much, we raised him for years. And he does this to House Ashford? Did we ever truly raise him? Rosalind, that's enough. This is no time to go soft. I'll go find him and get answers. Iris, don't go. I want to see for myself what right he has to throw House Ashford into chaos. General Ashford, I'll have the training camp roster prepared in advance. No rush. Wait until the martial trials are over. House Whitmore in the capital still hopes you'll consider. I've said we'll discuss it once we're in the capital. The governor's here, and someone from a Marshall Saint house too. Why is everyone treating him with such courtesy? That's the third daughter of House Ashford. Seems House Ashford still hasn't realized what it's already lost. They'll figure it out eventually. Following him this long, aren't you tired? Julian Ashford, what exactly is your connection to the governor and House Whitmore? So that's why you came to find me. Not only that, House Sterling cut ties with House Sullivan. Was that your doing? House Sterling's dealings with House Sullivan have nothing to do with me. Still pretending? Father said you're staying at House Sterling, who else could it be? Something goes wrong at House Ashford, and the first instinct is to blame me. Some things never change. You've always been ungrateful. Father brought you back from the old quarter, and you show no gratitude, working against House Ashford at every turn. Iris, I gave you one chance already. Don't use that House Ashford script on me again, it's sickening. How dare you speak to me like that? I'm your sister. Now you remember I'm your brother? Who exactly are you? Why does the governor treat you with such respect? You want to know? Then look closely. This? Where is this? A salute. It can't be. It can't be him. It's not him. It must not be him. Who was that man just now? Weren't you the one who wanted to know who I am? It's impossible. That can't be you. Believe it or not, that's up to you. Julian Ashford, what did you do to me? I only let you glimpse a piece of the truth, and if you're too afraid to accept it, it will stay lodged in your mind forever. Go home. Tell Marcus Ashford to stop sending people to bother me. That couldn't have been him. It can't have been. Iris, what's wrong with you? No, no. Iris Ashford. Not him. It's not him. Someone has planted a memory in her mind. Is it serious? It's become an inner demon. If it isn't purged, her path on the martial way will suffer. Who did this to her? A salute? Julian? It was Julian Ashford. That monster, laying hands on his own sister. Could there be some misunderstanding? Misunderstanding? Look at the state Iris is in. Go to House Sterling. Tell Julian Ashford to drag himself back here tomorrow to face me. And if the eldest young master refuses to return, then I'll go myself. At the estate. The head of house asks you to return to House Ashford tomorrow. I'm no longer part of House Ashford. The head of house says if you don't return, he'll come himself, and you shouldn't blame him then for showing no regard for father and son. Father and son? House Ashford's arrogance knows no limits. Now they're even sending messages to House Sterling. Elder Sterling, this junior is only relaying an order. Tell Marcus Ashford I won't return to House Ashford. If he wants me, let him come himself. I'll deliver the message. Something's happened to that girl, Iris Ashford. She wanted to know who I am. I let her see a glimpse. I'm afraid she couldn't bear it. It's not that. She couldn't bear it, she simply refuses to believe it. House Ashford honestly. Blind in the eyes and blind in the heart. Where's Julian Ashford? Tell him to get out here. General Ashford, this is House Sterling, not House Ashford. That monster, daring to lay a hand on his own sister. I won't spare anyone's face today. I did nothing to her. She only saw something she refuses to accept. Today I'll teach you a lesson on father's behalf. You, how are you this strong? You monster, how dare you strike back? You're already trying to kill me. Should I just stand here and die? I am your father. I've already said. I have no connection to House Ashford whatsoever. General Ashford, do you see it now? Your eldest son was never the failure you took him for. 3 broken ribs. His life force in disarray. Julian Ashford, how heartless can you be? He struck first. He's your brother. A moment ago, it was monster this monster that. And now suddenly I'm his brother again? In all the days I've been back at House Ashford. Has he ever once called me brother? Has Iris Ashford? Has anyone ever treated Demi as family? General Ashford, one shouldn't hold such a double standard. Old fool, stay out of House Ashford's business. Julian Ashford is staying under House Sterling's roof now. You raised your hand under my roof. That makes it my business. You'll regret this. I'll be waiting. His wounds are severe but not enough to damage his foundation. With House Sullivan's medicine, he'll recover by noon. That wretched fool, knowing full well Ethan has his trials, still struck this hard. Father, Julian Ashford did it on purpose. He can't stand to see me succeed. Julian Iris, what exactly did you see? I don't know if it was really him. Don't be afraid, I'll purge your inner demon. Father, what if it really was him? Impossible. Did we really do him wrong? He's the one who's wrong. The moment he came home, the first thing we did was demand his honors. Those honors were always under Ethan's name to begin with. The name may say Ethan, but the man who bled on that battlefield was Julian. You've been acting strange lately. Maybe I've only just remembered, I'm his mother too. His mother? Has he ever treated us as parents? He struck Ethan today, tomorrow he'll strike me. He's already struck you, hasn't he? Your own blow, and he caught it without effort. He has some strength, but not enough. And if he's stronger than we think? No matter how strong, he's still my son, Marcus Ashford's son. But you already cast him out. Meanwhile, your body has already reached the realm of Goldenskin, Jade Bone. Even an ordinary grandmaster wouldn't recover this fast. It's nothing much, just something forged on the battlefield. Does Marcus Ashford know your true strength? He only believes what he wants to believe. After trading blows with you today, he should start to suspect. Suspect all he wants, he can't find out. The military guards you closely. It's not me they're guarding. It's humanity's future they're protecting. You're only 22. You shouldn't speak like an old man. The battlefield doesn't care about age. The poison is almost cleared out. General Ashford, Julian Ashford's follow-up records still can't be accessed. Clearance shows insufficient. I'll go myself. Clearance insufficient. The East has it locked down tight. It may involve military secrets. A green kid with 3 years of service. What secrets could there be? General, could he already be marked by the East as a priority talent? Priority talent? Whom? At most a martial prodigy. But even prodigies need protection to grow. Should we keep digging? Dig into General Sinclair, the capital, the governor's estate? Dig into all of it. I need to know exactly what he's been doing these past 3 years. Julian Ashford, you'd best not push me too far. The poison is now suppressed to its lowest level. Take this tomorrow and the poison will be completely purified. There are side effects. It will restructure some of your cells and alter your resistance to this kind of poison. The process will hurt. Pain. I'm used to that. That doesn't sound like something a 22-year-old should say. Elder Sterling, if this medicine can truly enhance my cellular regeneration, then I owe you a great debt. This old man doesn't want a debt owed. I want you to live longer. Out there people see your status. House Ashford sees your honors. It's all the same to them. I am a healer. I save people. Thank you. Mother, my martial trials won't be affected, will they? They won't. The medicine's potency is more than enough. If you train as scheduled, you'll recover to over 80%. 80%? I want first place in the province. In the martial trials, temperament matters just as much. What you need most right now is composure. But that blow from Julian Ashford, he's only relying on some battlefield tricks he picked up. In terms of talent, you're still above him. Father, is Julian Ashford really just relying on tricks? Are you still dwelling on those illusions? Remember, what you saw was not the truth. Spiritual illusions are the best deceivers there are. Meanwhile, since House Sterling ended their partnership, new drug development has been delayed by at least 3 months. Without Elder Sterling's formula guidance, the company's profits will drop sharply. Several rival companies on the market have already begun approaching our clients. Is there an alternative? Difficult. Elder Sterling's decades of medical expertise can't simply be replaced by an ordinary pharmacist. Mr. Sullivan, should we ask General Ashford to intervene? Marcus Ashford won't lower his head. What about the eldest young master? I hear he's staying there right now. He won't help House Sullivan. Why not? Because we don't have the standing to ask. House Sterling's withdrawal is a heavy loss for us. I'll find a way to handle it. How do you plan to handle it? Force Elder Sterling to bow. No one in the Northern Reach defies me forever. You've already driven one son away. Ethan gets hurt, you're furious. Iris is shaken, you're furious. You're always furious, but when Julian was sent off to that battlefield 3 years ago, were you ever furious then? He came back alive, didn't he? So as long as he came back alive, none of it counts as suffering? Did you come here just to fight with me? I only want to ask one thing. If one day you discover Julian is far greater than we ever imagined, will you regret this? Regret? I never regret my decisions. I hope you really don't. Meanwhile, the medicine proves stronger than expected. Like withered wood blooming again, vitality surges through him, absorbing the Grandmaster-grade regenerative essence completely. Already? The poison is completely cleared, completely cleared. His cellular vitality has strengthened too. He should be nearly immune to similar poisons from now on. Your medicine is even more precious than I imagined, Elder. And you absorbed it better than I expected too. The medicine's quality is impressive. Not a single honest word out of you, boy. No W that he's healed, it's time to think about leaving the Northern Reach. In a hurry to leave? The war zone has matters waiting. Before the academy selection, I need to be at my best. Your body has healed, but the Northern Reach hasn't been peaceful lately. A rift pit. A new one has opened 100 miles outside Lingwu City. Initial assessment, SS rank. The Legion's been mobilizing frequently lately. SS isn't much trouble, but something tells me it's not that simple. My lord, word has come from the Sacred Martial Academy in the capital. The young miss is returning to the Northern Reach. Ha! Perfect timing. Weren't you going to ask about my granddaughter? She'll be back soon. Older, you really haven't forgotten. Ha! A life-saving debt and a marriage proposal are two separate matters. Seems he won't be leaving the Northern Reach just yet. Grandfather Celeste finally back. This time I'm accompanying my teacher on a mission to the Northern Reach. And stopping by to see you as well. Elder Sterling, I've long heard of you. Instructor Whitmore, you're too kind. At the Academy, Celeste has been well cared for under your guidance. Her talent is remarkable. She hardly needs my attention. Grandfather Grace mentioned something to me? That you've been arranging a marriage for me lately? It's not exactly an arrangement, just a chance to meet someone. So this is the person you meant, grandfather? Doesn't look like some down-on-his-luck young master. General Ashford, you know me. Half a year ago, at the Abyss Gorge in the 3rd Eastern War Zone, a helicopter nearly plummeted into the abyss. You were the one who pulled the entire aircraft back to safety. So it was you. Callan Whitmore, at your service, General Ashford. He's a Major General level instructor. Yet he addresses him as General. Meanwhile, in the briefing room, a rift pit has opened 100 miles outside the city. Initial assessment SS rank. But my spiritual force can't probe any deeper. Is your spiritual force being blocked? Yes. Either there are too many beasts inside, creating spiritual interference, or something of a far higher rank lies within. How is the Northern Reach military handling it? The Legion currently has the Perminator locked down. The one in command is Derek Sullivan. Derek Sullivan. House Sullivan. Yes, Sophie Sullivan's brother. Captain of the Vanguard Regiment, 72nd Division, Northern Reach Legion. To determine the Rift Pit's true rank, we'll have to explore from within, but I need a warrior strong enough to accompany me. I'll go with you. My wounds have just healed, perfect timing. But the Rift Pit's rank is unknown. That's exactly why someone needs to go down there. With you alone, I feel at ease. Julian. Iris. Are you still angry with me? I only want to talk with you. Ma'am, you and I have no relationship. I am your mother. Not since that night at House Ashford. Captain. Instructor Whitmore is back. He has a plan. With him accompanying me, we can descend. Command. Instructor Whitmore, is this the commander sent from the military? Such a young commander. Vanguard Regiment, 72nd Division, Northern Reach Legion. Derek Sullivan at your service, Commander. What's the current state of the Rift Pit? Initial assessment was SS rank, but in recent days, Grand Master level beasts have begun appearing. The last several scouting teams never returned. Have any spiritual type warriors probed it? They couldn't. Something inside seems to be blocking it. Prepare the helicopter. Yes, sir. Commanders, should we descend to a lower altitude? No need. Wait. Seriously? That's the commander? He's walking into that rift pit like it's his own front door. It's no use. My spiritual force can't reach that deep. Then we keep descending. He hasn't changed since half a year ago, as if no abyss could ever hold him back. At the 20th level, a Grand Master ranked beast appears. This is nowhere near SS, stay behind me. One strike, and the Grand Master ranked beast is gone. One hand, his strength has grown even beyond what I remember. Keep moving. What do you see? At least true dragon rank. Dangerous. We need to retreat and get this intel out. Careful. Careful. Get out and report. Instructor Whitmore, what's the situation down there? The Rift Pit is above SS rank. At the 40th level, there's a suspected mark of the Starfall clan. And the commander? He's still down there. Report to the military immediately. Request backup and hurry up. Yes, sir. Come on. Come on. Come on. The Northern Reach military responds, Rift Pit rank unknown. Zone. No Grand Master level forces are authorized to descend without clearance. Priority is securing the outer perimeter. But there are still people down there. The military says sacrifices are inevitable in war. Sacrifice? Do they even know who's down there? Instructor Whitmore, who exactly is that commander? All you need to know is this. If he dies in the Northern Reach, this military cannot bear the consequences. Ma'am, this is a restricted combat zone. You can't enter. Move aside. I'm here for my son. Ma'am, why have you come? Young Master Ethan isn't here. He should be preparing for the martial trials. I'm here for Julian Ashford. The one who went into the rift pit with Instructor Whitmore, was that him? Instructor Whitmore's commander is Julian Ashford. Where is he? Where's Julian? Still in the rift pit. Contact Marcus Ashford. Tell him to come save his son himself. Ha! Marcus Ashford, Julian is still down in that rift pit. Go lead the rescue yourself. The military has already made its decision. We won't send more men to their deaths for one man. That's your son. From beginning to end, I, Marcus Ashford, have only one son, and that is Ethan. How could you say something like that? Meanwhile, below the 30th level, your scent is familiar. Look closely, remember my face. Next time you see me, run first. It's you. You're still alive? A shame you won't get it next time. You can't kill me. My spiritual core can always flee. True Dragon rank beast defeated. 10 units of True Dragon essence acquired. Double reward triggered. True Dragon rank technique acquired. Immortal cell cultivation method. Not a bad haul, all things considered. Not a true dragon yet, but already at half step, True Dragon. General. Ma'am, the rift pit is still unstable. You can't get too close. Found him. He's trapped in an illusion. Ma'am, I need to go in and pull him out. Captain, this kid isn't even a warrior yet. Not even a warrior. Who sent him here? Are they sending him to die? Back then, Julian wasn't even a warrior yet. I'll do my best not to be a burden to anyone. Remember, the Legion exists to protect others. It doesn't wait to be protected. What have I done? I sent you to your death with my own hands. Julian. Ma'am. Ma'am. When he came home, our first words to him weren't about whether he was in pain. They were a demand for his honors. I don't deserve to be his mother. Instructor Whitmore, the interference is weakening. Is it over inside? Not necessarily. What rank does that commander actually hold? You'd better not ask. It's Julian Ashford, isn't it? It's true, it's him. Commander, are you all right? I'm fine. There was a slip at the 40th level, already handled. A slip. The rift pit is temporarily stable, but the fissure remains. Tell the military not to rush clearing the deeper levels. Seal the entrance first. Understood. You're in charge here now. Yes, Commander. Triple the perimeter watch. Rotate spiritual type warriors on monitoring duty. If the fissure expands again, pull everyone out immediately. Yes, sir. Sophie, what you turned away wasn't just a piece on House Ashford's board. It was a true dragon. How's the rift pit situation? Temporarily stabilized. Sophie, do you know who I saw down in that rift pit today? Who? Julian Ashford. What was he doing there? Even Major General Callan Whitmore addressed him as commander. What did you say? I heard it with my own ears. Callan Whitmore called Julian Ashford commander. Are you sure you didn't mishear? I couldn't have misheard, and he fought his way out from the depths of an above triple S rift pit. Callan Whitmore treated him with the utmost respect. Maybe it's only because he once saved him. Sophie, do you understand what the word commander means in the military? Callan Whitmore is a major general level instructor. For someone to earn that title from him, their rank has to be at least equal to, if not above his own. At the very least, a general, possibly even star rank. That's impossible. He was cast out of House Ashford entirely. Which is exactly why House Ashford may have never known his true identity at all. Sophie, where does your engagement with Julian Ashford stand now? Say something. I already finished it. You broke an engagement with a general-level officer, possibly even a star-rank one. I didn't know at the time. You didn't know, and yet you dared to end it. And worse, you humiliated him in front of Elder Sterling himself, at House Sterling. Isn't that right? You didn't end an engagement. You dug a grave for House Sullivan. Derek, in your judgment, will Julian Ashford hold this against House Sullivan? Hard to say. But from what I've seen of him in the field, he's not the type to hold grudges over small slights. Men like that are exactly the ones you can't afford to cross carelessly. Sophie, ending the engagement, likely wounded his pride. His pride? If he truly holds that kind of rank, he has no need for House Sullivan's approval at all. The problem is, we cannot afford to offend him. I suggest sending Sophie to apologize, not to beg for the engagement back, but at least to show sincerity. Send her to House Sterling first thing tomorrow. I'm afraid she won't be able to bring herself to say it. Say it or not, she has to. House Sullivan's future can't be destroyed by one person's pride. House Sterling must have lost its mind. Actually considering marrying Celeste to Julian Ashford, Major General Callan Whitmore called him commander. Turns out I was the one who was mad. Ethan, you must place in the top 3 at this martial trials. If your combat merit bonus goes through, even provincial top scorer isn't out of reach. Don't worry, father. What's been going on with you lately? I just want to ask you. Back then, did you bring Julian home only to pave the way for Ethan? Mother, why bring him up again? He went to war for you for 3 years. That was his duty. He used my name. His merit belongs to me, naturally. How can you say that so easily? Enough. Right now what matters most is Ethan's trials. I'll be heading back to the military command soon. After that I may not return to the Northern Reach for a long while. I know the military command is no easy place. The battlefield even less so. I'll join the military command too one day. I'll go where I need to go. If I go apologize now, what would that even look like? Have you apologized? No. Why does it have to be you? Is your pride too much to let you bow your head? It's not pride. I saw him with Celeste. Suddenly anything I said would sound like a joke. I used to think he wasn't good enough for me. Now I realize I wasn't good enough for him. Sophie, this isn't the time to talk about who deserves who. You should at least let him know. Sophie didn't keep treating him with hostility. I know. But I really don't know how to bring it up. Go apologize to him tomorrow, understand? You're leaving? The Rising Stars tournament in the capital has been moved up. The military command is calling me back. Grandfather told me about you. He said too much. He only said you're someone important and someone who's been through a lot. Did you come to talk about the engagement? Yes. You want to refuse? I'm stationed with the military command most of the year. I'm not suited for a settled life. Getting closer to me brings trouble. I'm not afraid of trouble. I'm no ordinary person either. I'm a student at the Sacred Martial Academy. I'll join the military command and go to the battlefield too. Everything you're talking about, I'll face it sooner or later. The battlefield isn't just words. I know. That's why I'm not asking you for a promise right now. I just think we could try. Have you thought this through? I have. I might not come back for a long time. Then I'll come find you. All right. So he wasn't unwanted after all. I was blind and I pushed him away. Celeste stands beside him like it was always meant to be. So you still haven't apologized. I'll find a chance. father forcing him won't help. Julian has already grown close to House Sterling. House Sullivan can only make amendments slowly. Amends? You know, once a man like him enters the capital, how high he'll rise? By then House Sullivan won't even have a say. Then let it start with me. I'm part of the Beast Suppression Legion after all. There will be more dealings with the Rift Pit ahead. As long as House Sullivan doesn't pick the wrong side again, there's still room to mend things. From today, House Sullivan will no longer take part in promoting Ethan in any way. Stay away from the Ashfords, especially Ethan. Just perform as you normally would. Provincial Marshal top scorer should be yours anyway. Don't worry, father, I won't let House Ashford down. Iris, once I get into the Sacred Martial Academy, no one in House Ashford will bring up Julian again. Ethan, do you really think he's nothing? Why bring him up at all? Iris, today is Ethan's martial trials. Don't say things that bring bad luck. That must be Ethan, second young master of House Ashford. I hear he even went to the front lines 3 years ago. Now he's a major too. If his martial trials results carry a combat merit bonus, provincial top scorer is likely his. Border conflicts have eased. The Rising Stars tournament has been moved up. All candidates from every war zone are being recalled to the capital. That one from the Eastern Zone should be notified too. Where is Ethan now? Reporting Marshal, the system shows Ethan recently returned to the Northern Reach to recuperate. Have the Eastern Zone send word. Call him back to the military command. He can't miss the Rising Stars tournament. The Marshal really values him. 22 years old and already come this far. Unheard of in a century for the military command. The order has been issued. Recipient, Eastern War Zone copied to Northern Reach Command. This tournament, he should show those Marshal Saint disciples what a military command Rising Star really looks like. Commander Ashford, urgent telegram from the capital. Capital Central Command orders the Eastern War Zone. Ethan is to report immediately, to prepare for an important military command mission. Northern Reach Command is to assist without delay. Ethan? The capital must mean that Ethan from the Eastern Zone. Did they explain what the mission is? No, but the order's clearance level is very high, straight from Central Command. Should we notify Julian? Notify him of what? The capital wants Ethan. But Master Ethan is in the middle of the martial trials right now. Then hold it back for now. Commander, this is a capital order. I know. But Ethan's trials are underway. Everything else can wait until the trials are over. One Julian, and yet the trouble keeps piling up. The Northern Reach matters are mostly settled now. Next, on to Capital Command. The Rising Stars tournament is about to start. I should go. I got word from the Sacred Martial Academy too. I need to head back to the capital. Then I'll go back with my teacher. Together then. Together it is. At least there's company on the road. Elder Sterling, that scheming of yours is a little loud. Sir, General Ashford has arrived. He says he wants to see the master. He still has the nerve to come. Let him in. I have something to discuss with you. Speak. Alone. There's no one else here. If you can't bring yourself to say it, you can leave. Capital Command has ordered Ethan recalled. So 3 years ago you enlisted in Ethan's place. In the military command system, the name on record is Ethan's. The one the capital is calling back now is the Ethan in the military command system, which is you. And then? Ethan is in the middle of the trials right now. He can't leave. You go back to the military command and stand in for a while. Once the trials end, I'll arrange for Ethan's identity to be restored. You really do keep surprising me again and again. Name your price. The eldest son's title of House Ashford, a position at the Sullivan Group, resources. I can give you all of it. 3 years ago you had enlisted me in his place. 3 years later you had me hand over the merit. Now the capital comes looking, and you want me to keep standing in for him. You're his brother. What's wrong with helping him once more? Scoffs once? House Ashford's idea of once never seems to end. Don't forget who brought you back from the old quarter. I've said this before. That debt was already repaid 3 years ago. Ethan will become a martial saint one day. He'll take over the Northern Reach. If he thrives, House Ashford thrives. As his brother, why can't you understand that? Why should I understand you? Back when I wasn't even a warrior yet, you sent me off to suffer. I nearly died buried under corpses. Did anyone ever ask me how I felt? Aren't you standing here alive now? Coming back alive is just your excuse. To keep squeezing me dry. I've already compensated you. I don't need what you're offering. And I won't agree to what you're asking either. You insist on standing against House Ashford? The capital wants Ethan. What does that have to do with me? See him out. Ha! You heard him. General, this way please. Commander, the Eastern Zone is pressed again. Capital's order demands a reply as soon as possible. A reply to what? Whether Ethan has been notified to report. Tell them Ethan is currently taking the martial trials and cannot report for now. Commander, that reply may not sit well. Why not? The one command he's recalling is technically already an active duty officer. An active duty officer taking the martial trials. That alone is. This is an internal arrangement of Northern Reach Command. Once the trials are over, I'll transfer Ethan's service record back to the Northern Reach. Once his identity is restored, everything will fall into place naturally. And what about Julian? No need to bring him up. That ungrateful son? I'd like to see just how much trouble one Julian can stir up. Whom? He says Ethan is taking the martial trials. That's Northern Reached Command to reply. Damn it, the capital's own rising star, and this is the reply he gives. A martial trial? Commander Holt, it seems General Ashford still intends to keep Ethan standing in under that identity. Whom? Last time I went to the Northern Reach I already gave him face. Does he really think he can cover the sky with one hand? Should we notify Commander Ashford directly? Notify him, the man's still in the Northern Reach. Let him find out on his own too then. Then reply to the capital truthfully. Tell them General Ashford, of the Northern Reach, is suppressing a military order, refusing to comply, even as the Rising Stars tournament is underway. So General Ashford still dares to pull a switch. Very well then. Commander, the Northern Reach's martial trials prodigies for this year already. Good. Who's this young man? Governor, why so courteous? Could he be from one of the capital's great martial houses? Slots at the military training camp are limited. It's not about background, only character and potential. Understood. Notify these few to come see me. What about Ethan? House Ashford's candidate is not favored in the Northern Reach. He's not on the list. Governor Patel, this man from the military command. Whose commander's son is he? He's not anyone's son. He's a commander himself. That prodigy who suddenly rose in the Eastern Zone 3 years ago? The one whose news got sealed off after? You know the one. That's him. That prodigy from the Eastern Zone 3 years ago? Wasn't there a rumor he'd already died in battle? I heard in his first year of service he killed countless enemies. After that the military command sealed off all news of him. And now he's become a commander. How young is he even? I don't know his exact rank, and it's not my place to ask. All you need to know is, it's best not to cross him. Governor, you said his surname is Ashford. Julian Ashford. General Ashford's eldest son. Marcus Ashford's eldest son. But hasn't House Ashford always claimed the son who returned from 3 years of service as Ethan? And the one taking the martial trials this year is also called Ethan. That's exactly where it gets interesting. This concerns House Ashford, so I can't say much. But there's one thing you'd best understand clearly. Julian has already been cast out of House Ashford. Thrown out of the household. Casting out a military command commander, no ordinary mind could follow House Ashford's logic. Ethan's fundamentals, vitality, and combat index are all solid. Add the combat merit bonus, and his overall ranking could hit first place. Hold that combat merit bonus for now. Hold it? Ethan's military command merit entry was logged through the system. That's exactly the problem. The military command has another Ethan on file too, and it may well not be him. It's an identity conflict. Until it's verified, we can't confirm the merit bonus rashly. But Ethan is General Ashford's son. Precisely because of that, we need to be more careful. If this isn't handled properly, it could offend not just House Ashford, but that commander in the military command as well. Father, I did well today. If the combat merit bonus goes through as it should, provincial top score rare should be secured. Don't fix your eyes only on provincial top scorer. Your goal is the Sacred Martial Academy, the future commander-in-chief of the Northern Reach. I understand. Are you certain the combat merit bonus won't run into trouble? Mother, what do you mean? That merit was earned by Julian over 3 years after all. Rosalind. Mother, that name was mine to begin with. 3 years ago he enlisted in my place, under the name Ethan. Everything he's earned was only ever meant to build up for me. But what if the military command finds out? The military command system has it recorded as Ethan. As long as I get my identity transferred back, who could say otherwise? For now, just focus on your final results. I'll handle everything else. The following students, when your name is called, will move on to the military training camp's preliminary selection. Final admission will depend on both the military command's evaluation and your overall martial trials results. Derek Lang, Owen Chase, Bruno Shaw, Damon Rockland, Weldon Cross, Kai Stone. The above students report to the provincial capital office this afternoon. Instructor, my name is not on the list. The list came from the provincial capital office and the military command. I don't know the reason myself. That's impossible. My scores, vitality, and combat power all meet the standard. Ethan, I know your strength is solid. But the list is what it is. Ethan didn't make it, didn't he have combat merit from 3 years ago too? The military training camp isn't the 5 Academy summer camp. Once inside, food, shelter, everything runs on points. Fail your training and you get hurt. Slip up in combat and you could die. Withdraw now and it won't count as desertion. Wait until you're officially enrolled and regret comes too late. Instructor, I withdraw. I withdraw too. Me too. Have you all thought this through? We have. A warrior on the battlefield could always die anyway. I don't want to hide in the city my whole life. Alright, go back and wait for word. Ethan's here, waiting outside. Let him in. So it was you. What military training camp list? Why isn't my name on it? Are you behind this? I set the list myself. So you admit it, abusing your power for revenge? Are my scores worse than theirs? Is my vitality lower? Why do they get in and I don't? The training camp recruits people who will actually stand on a battlefield one day. Not people propped up by their father, their name, or someone else's merit. Young master, what are you saying? You want a reason? Fine. You owe me one today. There's no complicated reason. I simply don't like you. Julian, how dare you? If you don't like it, go report me to the military command. Provincial top scorer isn't judged on one thing alone. Overall combat power, vitality, real combat. You have the edge in all of it. 3rd place. Father, it was because Julian injured me beforehand. It threw off my performance. If not for him, I'd have taken first for certain. I know. Third place should still get me into the Sacred Martial Academy, right? Of course. With Ethan's results, the Academy has no reason to refuse him. Provincial top scorer is just a title. The Sacred Martial Academy is what really matters. Why isn't Ethan's name on the Academy's admission list? General Ashford, Ethan's scores do meet the threshold. But his combat merit bonus is under dispute. Dispute? In the military command system, the man who enlisted 3 years ago is listed as Ethan. But we've received word that person may in fact be Julian. Are you suggesting I, Marcus Ashford, mixed up my own sons? We wouldn't dare. It's only that Academy admissions must be rigorous. If the source of the combat merit bonus is unclear, we can't admit him rashly. Julian is nothing but an ungrateful son I brought back from the old quarter. The one who enlisted 3 years ago was Ethan. There's no question about that. General Ashford will report this matter to the Academy's Central Council. Admission will be suspended until it's verified. Fine. You'd better get it verified. If it turns out you've ruined my son's future over nothing, House Ashford won't let it rest. Father, am I not getting into the Academy? You will. I'm not on the training camp list. I didn't get provincial top scorer either. Now the Academy has suspended my admission too. Why is it that the moment Julian comes back, everything changes? Because he means to work against you. He simply doesn't want to see us thrive. Remember, you are House Ashford's heir. Everything Julian has was only ever meant to pave your way. But now they're all starting to doubt it. Doubt doesn't change the outcome. What's written in the military command system is Ethan, and the merit sits under Ethan's name too. Father, you will transfer his identity back, won't you? I will. But it will take time. Until then, we can't let Julian stir up any more trouble. Celeste, once you're in the capital, keep in touch often. I will, grandfather. Grandfather. Julian, once you're in the capital, if anyone bullies Celeste, let her fight back herself. Grandfather, look at him, always like this. No one at the Academy would dare bully Celeste anyway. Ah, can't an old man worry? The Northern Reach matters are settled now. I should head to the capital too. The Academy selection. Mum. Then I'll wait for you to win, in the capital. So confident? Grandfather says his eye for people is sharp. Then the old man might not be wrong this time. Clear level 7 tonight. Tomorrow a Grandmaster squad takes over and pushes further down. Captain, something feels off down there. Off how? Like countless eyes are watching us. Fall back. Sound the alarm. The rift pit is shifting. What's happening? The level 7 clearing squad has gone dark. Energy fluctuations at the entrance are abnormal. Down below, spatial disturbances are extremely strong, far stronger than before. Wasn't the spatial rift already stabilized? No. It's expanding. And a massive number of monstrous beasts are pouring through the rift. Notify command. Top priority alert. Yes, sir. This isn't the end. This is only the beginning. Last night 3 clearing squads went dark. Confirmed dead. The spatial rift beneath the rift pit is expanding, and beast numbers are surging. Preliminary estimates put it at several hundred Grandmaster ranked beasts at minimum. High Grandmaster numbers remain unknown. Who was it that said the rift pit was stabilized? Commander, at the time, spiritual contamination had eased. We assumed. Assumed. On a battlefield, assumed is the most dangerous word there is. Pull part of the forces from the 3rd, 7th, and 9th defense lines back as reinforcements. The 5th Division moves out to the rift pit's perimeter immediately. Division Commander, if we pull troops from the other defense lines, and enemy beasts strike while they're weakened, pull only 30%. The rest hold their ground. If we lose Rift Pit 05, the heart of the Northern Reach will be torn wide open. This time we push those beasts back, no matter what. Rift Pit 05 has erupted with large-scale disturbance. The entire city enters Level 1 combat readiness. All citizens, please evacuate by district in an orderly manner. Rift Pit 05 has erupted with large-scale disturbance. The entire city enters Level 1 combat readiness. All citizens, please evacuate by district. Wasn't the Rift Pit supposed to be stable? How did it blow again? General Ashford is personally overseeing it. It should be fine, right? Governor, civilian evacuation will take at least a day and a half. Too slow. Prioritize the elderly, the weak women, and children. Have warrior support teams assist with the evacuation. Command says General Ashford himself will suppress the Rift Pit. The governor hopes he doesn't misjudge again this time. Reinforce the left flank. Talon Squad, hold down that colossal beast. The commander's here. Everyone hold the line. It's not time to retreat yet. Commander, energy fluctuations below are increasing, and the numbers keep climbing. How could it happen this fast? Reporting all warriors are now at Level 1 readiness. Civilians are evacuating. Northern Reach Command is requesting mobile support from nearby Beast Suppression Legion units. Why didn't General Ashford report this earlier? Kalen Whitmore already flagged it as beyond SS rank. Northern Reach Command has been far too slow to act. This isn't the time to assign blame. We cannot lose the Northern Reach. Order the nearest Beast Suppression Legion squads to the Northern Reach. Whatever mission they're on, redirect them to Rift Pit 05 immediately. Eastern, Western, and Southern zones. Each dispatch mobile squads of Grandmaster rank or above as support. Who takes over Northern Reach's frontline command if General Ashford is temporarily removed? Ethan. The Ethan on file in the system. He should still be in the Northern Reach right now. Tell him he no longer needs to come to the capital. The Northern Reach is his to take over. Urgent order from Capital Command, Military Command Directive, with Rift Pit 05 and the Northern Reach out of control, and General Ashford's handling of the battle inadequate, command of Northern Reach defense passes immediately to Ethan, overseeing the Rift Pit campaign. The Ethan they mean is you. That's the name on record in the military command system. The situation in the Northern Reach is dire. The 5th Division has already pulled back from the line. They may not hold much longer. You're going back? I'm a soldier. But House Ashford is still there. I'm not going back for House Ashford. Turn back. To the Northern Reach. Commander, Capital Command's order states the capital has decided to temporarily remove you from frontline command of the Northern Reach. Command passes to Ethan. Northern Reach Defense. Who? Ethan. Master Ethan. That can't be right. Master Ethan is still just a martial trials candidate. Has the capital lost its mind? Commander, perhaps it's only a temporary arrangement. After all, in the military command system, some green kid with 3 years of service. What right does he have to replace me? No one can replace me. Reinforcements have arrived under Central Command's orders to support the Northern Reach's Rift Pit campaign. You've come at the right time. Commander, the capital's order mentions frontline command passing to a new commander. He hasn't arrived yet. Until he does, the Northern Reach remains under my command. Assemble all division level officers and above for a briefing. Right now, Rift Pit 05